Hi, I'm Jennifer Minster. I'm an online content producer for SavannahNow.com and the Savannah Morning News. This week we are going to turn the tables on Sarahlyn, and I will ask her a couple of questions about AWWIN. Well, Sarahlyn, thank you very much for letting us turn the tables on you. You've been hosting Talking Real for a while now, so we wanted to find out a little bit about yourself and AWWIN.
Okay.
Tell us a little bit about how and why it got started.
Okay. Well, the organization AWWIN, which at first stood for Working Women in Need, now stands for Assisting Working Women in Need, was started due primarily to the trials and tribulations that I went through as a single working parent. I found myself divorced, separated from my ex-husband with my 5 daughters, and had gone through domestic violence. And with that, we were always given different services through our friends and coworkers, and even our family. And with that, when I started working to Carson Products, I was able to actually look at the situation that I was in, realizing that there were women that were in far worse, if you could imagine, situations than that in which me and my daughters found ourselves in. So with that, I started AWWIN. I was still yet a Working Women in Need, and that's why the organization was stated as a Working Women in Need.
Yeah, and that was about 9 years ago?
Yes, it will be 10 years this August 17th that we would be incorporated, and the 501c3 status as well.
Okay, very cool. Well, in the last 10 or so years since you came up with it, did you ever imagine it would be where it is now?
Well, I guess I somewhat imagined it. I wrote this plan down in a blank composition notebook, and some of the things yet that I wrote in the notebook have not came into fruition just yet. I don't know if I really actually thought that it would just be moving as, what's the word I'm looking for? As greatly as it is moving right now, because so many things have happened, so many wonderful people have come aboard. We have some great sponsors, we have great support here in the city of Savannah, and we're also looking to expand in other cities as well.
Very cool, very cool. Let's talk a little bit about some of the success stories. You help Working Women in Need. What are some examples of some of the things you really do and have helped women with?
Okay. Well, some of the things we do, which is our foundation, is the computer training class. It actually provides computer literacy for women that do not have any knowledge of the computers whatsoever. We also, within that class, we take care of whatever needs that they may be facing at the time. I often tell people you can't ask women to come in the classroom and learn if they're going through financial difficulties or hardships. So with that, we actually work with them as far as paying their mortgage, utility bills, assisting them with purchasing cars. But within that class, we also work with dress for success etiquette as well. We talk to them about how to dress properly, how to maybe not go with the extra long nails or the many different colors and what have you, and then yet just how to maybe properly put on makeup. You wouldn't of course wear quite as bright a lipstick as I have on now, but it's my favorite color, so I wear it. But if I was thinking if I was looking for employment, I would tone it down. So things such as that. And then when we look at the aspect of them being able to meet and greet persons, to make sure you do it with a smile and with the phone conversation. We talk about phone etiquette as well, and we also have a math and a language arts class that we have in the classroom as well.
That's awesome. And y'all do a bunch of other projects too, like you have AWWIN Pink and the Working Women's Gala. Tell us a little bit about some of the extracurricular activities.
Well, the Top 10 Working Women of the Year Awards Gala, I'm excited about that. That started in 2006. We hosted our very first gala in August of 2000, and we've been hosting it for 11 years. But then in 2006, we realized that we needed something that was going to define the organization or distinguish us different from everyone else. And I watched the Legends Ball that Oprah Winfrey gave, and she was honoring working women that made it possible for the African American community of women. And I thought, well, why not honor all women? And with that, we started actually giving that award. This year, I think the gala went to a whole nother level or dimension, which it does every year. But I was much more pleased this year. And each year it gets better. And the women that we honor are women that really give back to the community. They give to the community. They mentor other women in the workplace as well. They're really unselfish women that we actually honor. So that's what we do. And then with the AWWIN Pink, this is our very second year that we are starting with AWWIN Pink. And I'm a breast cancer survivor myself. And what it is to promote literacy and to be an advocate for breast cancer survivors, and then and also to be proactive and also to work with the families of the breast
yeah.
cancer survivors as well.
Very cool. And you guys have a walk coming up in
We have
October?
a walk that's coming in October, and it's
Okay.
going to be October 23rd, and it's going to be at Savannah Mall again.
Very
Yes.
cool. Well, tell us, where can folks find out more information about AWWIN if there are women out there watching that would like your assistance?
Well, they can visit AWWIN.org or either AWWINPink.org or call 912-659-0241. And the phone number is 912-659-0241, and it rings 24/7. And I think that there's nothing that a woman could actually tell us that she's going through, she's facing, that will shock myself or the volunteers that
Yeah.
work with us, because I think if I actually told a whole long story, people will be wondering, wow, did she really go through all that? And when I think about that, I think I went through all that just to start this organization. It wasn't even about me.
Yeah. Well, you're an amazing woman. AWWIN is an awesome organization.
Thank you.
I feel sure you'll fill that notebook up very soon.
Thank
So,
you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.